I'm Terry Gadley. I'm the hunting operations manager here at Double Boar Ranch. The first thing I do, I want to turn this animal and I try to get the head somewhat elevated or uphill. If there's a little bit of a rise in the hill, I'll always put the head on the uphill side and get the animal positioned on its back.
We're going to roll him over on his back there. There you go. And the reason we do that is once they're on their back, it makes it so much easier for us to see what we're doing. And then also I like to keep the front of the hog or an animal, even if you're doing a deer, I like to keep it a little bit higher than the back. Mm-hmm. That way as you're cutting, the internals and stuff they're easier to get out and the blood will come out the back. As you're working at it, it don't all get puddled up in the front. So
I make the first cut in there approximately an inch deep. It's one of those things you have to do to say exactly how deep do I go. But I do not cut all the way through like the muscle that holds the stomach in. I cut almost to that point and get my line, get everything cut to that depth first before I cut into that cavity.
We'll cut right around that.
That knife is super sharp, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, this knife is, you gotta have a sharp knife.
Well, it's important to have a sharp knife because it just makes the whole job easier. If you have a knife that's semi-sharp or a little on the dull side, you do nothing but fight the whole way. The whole process is a battle. Just by having a good sharp knife that'll shave, I'm talking a knife that'll shave, it just makes the whole process so much easier.
And then what we're going to do back here is we're going to actually make a cut right around the anus. Okay, so we have that all loosened up right there now, all the way around. And not making excuses, but I don't have a lot of grip in my right hand. I had surgery on it, and it's hard for me to grip a knife. I'm just getting back into where I can work one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to split this hog up. But I want to be careful not to cut the stomach open. So we're going to start here. We're going to open them up there. Just going to start there real easy until I get my fingers in there. And then I'm going to run right between my fingers.
I use my two fingers as a guide, and what my fingers do in there is that actually pushes the stomach cavity and stuff away from my knife point. So as I'm going up there with my knife, I won't cut the stomach cavity or the intestines as I'm going up.
And then we're going to split this right up to the brisket. And that'll give us enough room to get up inside far enough to get the liver. And like Buster commented, the knife is sharp. We sharpen our own knives here, and they're just like a razor blade. They've got to be sharp. Yeah, fighting a dull knife in this business just isn't good.
And there's a diaphragm that's between the stomach cavity and the heart and the lung cavity. You cut that diaphragm out, and then you can reach up and you can cut the lungs and the heart off of the esophagus, and you can pull all that right out. And then,
okay, the lungs are all cut off. They're out. What I need to do now, Buster, if you want to pull back right here a little bit, cut the rest of that diaphragm right there that goes down around. I cut it on that side. Chuck, you guys are good help. Cut me on that side, and then I can grab right a hold of that and pull it right out. And you can roll them internal intestines and stomach and everything. This is just all coagulated blood that's inside that animal at this point. See his heart. The heart on a hog lays down real low in his chest.
He scored it.
But yeah, you can see where It either went in here and exited here or vice versa, but it went directly through that heart.
Which is why he didn't travel very far. That was the second shot, because the first one was in the tail.
Well, how many shots do we take?
5, I heard.
Yeah, I think so.
That ain't bad.
You got the charcoal going?
Derek just wanted to see it started.
Spit on. And then all that blood will drain right out. That one
Then what you want to do is grab the pig by the front legs and elevate the front part of the pig. Any blood that's pooled inside or coagulated blood that may be laying in the pig, it'll drain out. I always drain them in the field. That gets rid of majority of the blood. And then I recommend that soon after that to get them back. And the sooner you get the hide off of them and get them hung up, the better they cool quicker, and the better the plate, the better they're going to be to serve. So I know it sounds easy. It is easy for me, but with a little bit of practice, it'll become easy for everybody.